Hello mga kamaniwise! Welcome back to my channel. In this video, pag-uusapan natin ang 5 best performing Atram Global Feeder Funds available in the Philippines. These funds let you invest in global companies for as low as 1,000 pesos. Kaya kung gusto mong mag-diversify globally, maski wala kang account sa foreign broker, pwedeng-pwede yan through global feeder funds para hindi lang concentrated sa local market ang portfolio mo, lalo na ngayon na mahina ang Philippine market. Disclaimer, this is for educational purposes only. Hindi ito financial advice or recommendation to buy any of these funds na pag-uusapan natin in this video. Always do your own due diligence before investing. Before I start, shoutout muna sa aking mga bagong YouTube members, si Damis TV and Mark Salvador. Thank you for joining as YouTube members and for your support sa aking YouTube channel. May nagpapa-shoutout din na subscriber natin watching from Canada. Shoutout kay Lim Autocare at sa mga kabayan natin dyan sa Quebec, Canada. Let's start! How does a feeder fund work? You and other investors put your money into this feeder fund. And then, pinagsasama-sama ang pera ng mga investors and place the money into a bigger fund na tinatawag na master fund or target fund. The professional fund managers of the target fund invest the money in worldwide opportunities for growth. Let's start with the first fund, ang Atram Global Dividend Feeder Fund. This fund is suitable for investors with moderately aggressive risk profile. Meron siyang USD and peso class. The fund invests at least 90% of its assets in the target fund. At ang target fund niya is Fidelity Funds Global Dividend Fund. This fund aims to generate income and achieve long-term capital appreciation. Ang annual trust fee is 1.1%. Nagbibigay siya ng quarterly dividends at ang annualized yield ay 2.21% to 2.45%. The top 10 holdings make up 32% of the target fund's portfolio. So it's a mix of defensive and growth stocks. Defensive stocks like Unilever, Roche, and National Grid provide stability, while yung mga growth stocks naman gaya ng Taiwan Semiconductor and Amadeus IT Group offer higher potential return. In terms of sector exposure, industrials and financials ang pinakamalaki, which make up 43% of the target fund. The remaining 57% ay sa iba't ibang sectors like consumer staples, meron ding information technology, utilities, consumer discretionary, healthcare, materials, and others. The target fund is well diversified across developed markets. Pinakamalaki ang exposure sa US at 25.2%, followed by the UK at 13.9% and France 9.6%. May exposure din siya sa Switzerland, Spain, Germany, Japan at Taiwan, providing diversification across different economies. The fund shows consistently good performance over the past 3 years. Ang fund returns include the income paid out. Ang 1-year return is 14.14% at ang 3-year return ay around 58%. Pag hindi kasama ang dividends, around 11.5% ang 1-year return and 50% ang 3-year return. Mas mababa ang return ng fund versus the target fund kasi merong annual fees and impact of foreign exchange movement. Reported returns of the fund are already net of fees. Next fund is Atram Asia Equity Opportunity Feeder Fund. This fund is suitable for investors who have an aggressive risk profile. Ang target fund niya is JP Morgan Asia Equity Dividend Fund. Objective ng fund na ito is to generate income and achieve long-term capital growth. Ang target fund niya ay naka-invest sa equity securities in the Asia-Pacific region. Nagbibigay din siya ng quarterly dividends. Annualized yield ay 3.52% to 4.18%. So higher siya versus the Global Dividend Feeder Fund. Meron na siyang dividends and meron pa siyang potential for long-term capital growth. The top 10 holdings make up 37% of the target fund's portfolio. Naka-invest ang fund in Asia's biggest blue chip companies. Meron siyang strong exposure to semiconductors and digital technology, which are key drivers of AI development. Sa sector exposure, half ng target fund ay sa financials and technology. Pinakamalaki sa financials at 30%, followed by information technology at 20.5%. And the rest ay nakadiversify across other sectors gaya ng communication services, consumer discretionary, real estate, consumer staples, materials, and others. The fund is diversified across 7 key Asian countries. Pinakamalaki ang exposure sa China at 29.1%, followed by Taiwan at 15.3% and Australia at 14.8%. Pati na rin sa Korea, India, Hong Kong, Singapore, and other Asian countries. So if you want exposure sa biggest Asian market, this fund is a solid option. The fund shows positive cumulative performance over the past 3 years. Fund returns also include the income paid out. Around 15% ang one-year return without dividends. Na-match niya ang performance ng kanyang benchmark. The fund's returns are slightly lower than the target fund because of management fees and impact of foreign exchange movements. Next fund is Atram Global Technology Feeder Fund. This fund is suitable for investors with aggressive risk profile. Ang target fund niya is Fidelity Funds Global Technology Fund. This fund aims to achieve long-term capital appreciation. Wala siyang dividends kasi ang goal niya is for capital appreciation. The target fund's top 10 holdings make up 40% of the fund's total portfolio. Heavily invested ang top 10 holdings sa technology and AI sector, led by global giants gaya ng Taiwan Semiconductor, Microsoft, Apple, Alphabet, and Amazon. 68% ay information technology, pero may exposure din siya sa other sectors like communication services, consumer discretionary, industrials, financials, real estate, energy, and consumer staples to help manage risk. In terms of regional exposure, the fund is mainly invested sa US, which makes up 61.6% of the fund's portfolio. Pero may exposure din siya sa Asian markets like Taiwan, China, South Korea, plus some European countries such as the Netherlands and France. So kahit dominant ang US, diversified pa rin ang fund across major global tech hubs. Solid ang performance ng tech feeder fund na ito over the past 3 years. Past one-year return ay 18.26% and 80% growth naman in 3 years. Net of fees na rin ang reported returns. Hindi niya na-match ang performance ng benchmark kasi the benchmark index shows the performance of the entire global tech sector. Pero the target fund does not exactly copy the benchmark. So ginagamit siya as reference. Next fund is Atram Global Consumer Trends Feeder Fund. This fund is suitable for investors with aggressive risk profile. Ang target fund niya is Invesco Global Consumer Trends Fund. Annual trust fee is 1.2%. For long-term capital growth din ang fund na ito, kaya wala siyang dividends. The top 10 holdings make up 60.8% of the total target fund. Tech and AI heavy, focused on innovation-driven companies. So yan ang mga malalaking holdings niya. More than half of its portfolio focuses on technology-driven and digital businesses. This fund is heavily concentrated in US companies, around 74%, especially major giant companies like Tesla, Amazon, Meta, and Nvidia. The remaining 26% naman is diversified across Europe, Latin America, and Asia. Over the past 3 years, the fund delivered strong returns. One-year return is 48.87% and three-year return is 67.73%. Na-outperform niya ang kanyang benchmark. Though yung benchmark niya is Consumer Discretionary Index, while yung fund naman has strong tech and digital exposure, hindi lang limited to consumer discretionary. So this explains why mas maganda ang performance ng fund versus the benchmark. Number one is Atram Global Financial Feeder Fund. This fund is suitable for investors with aggressive risk profile. Ang target fund niya is BlackRock Global Fund, World Financials Fund. Annual trust fee is 1.15%. Ang goal ng fund na ito is to achieve long-term capital appreciation. So for capital appreciation lang ito at wala ring dividends. Puro mga malalaking banks and financial institutions ang nasa top 10 holdings, which make up 35% of the target fund's portfolio. Bank of America ang pinakamalaking holding at 6.45%, followed by Citigroup at 5.72% and Charles Schwab and other big companies. Over 80% of its portfolio ay nasa banks, capital markets, and financial services. So, ang performance ng fund largely depends on the strength of the global financial sector. The fund is US dominated, over 60%. Pero meron din siyang European exposure, giving it global diversification within the financial sector. Napakalakas ang performance ng fund na ito over the past 3 years. Ang one-year return ay 41.62% and 121.61% naman ang 3-year return. Na-outperform niya ang benchmark niya, ang All Country World Index Financials Index. Mention ko lang dito ang Atram Global Artificial Intelligence Feeder Fund. Bagong fund ito ng Atram. Noong June this year lang ang inception date. So, 4 months pa lang siya. Performance since inception 4 months ago is 9.14% for the peso class and 8.36% sa dollar class. Meron na akong video about this new fund, so check out the video link in the description below if interested to learn more about this fund. Due to the nature of these investment funds, returns or yields ay hindi guaranteed. Past performance is for reference only and does not guarantee similar results in the future. Fund value can also go up and down kasi these are equity funds kaya kasali sila sa market volatility. Kaya pwedeng bumaba ang value ng fund mo pag bagsak ang market. Pero kung tumaas ang market, tataas din ang fund value mo. Pag bumaba, don't panic sell. Buying opportunity sa akin pag bumababa ang fund value. Redemption settlement is T plus 7 business days. So, more than 1 week pag nag-redeem. These are global feeder funds. Kaya madami pa siyang dadaan ng proseso. Here's the performance summary ng 5 Atram funds. Sa 3-year cumulative performance, Global Financials ang pinakamataas ang return, followed by Global Tech. Pero sa 1-year return, Global Consumer Trend ang pinakamataas ang return at 48.87%. You can invest sa mga funds na ito sa Atram mismo via Seedbox or Atram Prime. So, kailan nyo lang mag-open ng account sa Seedbox or Atram Prime. Puwede rin sa mga brokers that offer Atram products gaya ng First, Metrosec, and COL Financial. Meron din sa G-Funds and Maya Funds, pero hindi lahat ng 5 funds na ito ay available sa G-Funds and Maya Funds. That's all for today. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share na rin to reach a wider audience para mas marami tayong matulungan. Thanks for watching!